guys? Well, today I'm out in the shop and yet again I'm running some parts, and we're going to be replacing this Husky 20-gallon air compressor. I originally purchased this compressor because the max output was 175 psi, and when I was running the 80 millimeter triple stage air cylinder for the ATC, I needed to have about 150 psi to get the pounds per square inch I needed for the Bellevilles. I have since upgraded to the 100 millimeter air cylinder, and so I don't need quite so much pressure. And this thing is extremely loud. That's the biggest drawback. It works really well, it's just really loud. It served its purpose when I originally purchased it for the max air pressure. It says on the label here that it's quiet operation. It's not really true. At least not in my case. Now, I do have a very small shop. It's just a little room that's in the back of my garage, and so I don't have a lot of space. And this being in here, the sound just resonates all through here, and it's really loud. So I'm going to charge this compressor and just let you hear it. Let me lay this down out of the way so it doesn't, because it'll rattle on the handle. I've got this little app on my phone here. Right now I'm talking, it's reading, it's varying right there, 45 to 63 decibels. It is very loud, so normally what I do is I turn the compressor on and then put some earmuffs on just to help protect my hearing a little bit. But let's turn this thing on and charge it, and we'll see just how loud it is. Alright, let's turn that off. I think you see that thing's deafening. But you can see there it was pegging the red right around 80 there. Very, very loud. It just got to the point where I was doing a lot of machining here lately, and it's just way too loud. So I decided to pick up another compressor. Now, if you guys remember a while back when I had my X2, I swapped out from that little Harbor Freight compressor and went with one of these Quiet Tech California Air type small compressors. That compressor was really, really quiet, and I still have that compressor, and I use it on the G0602 turret. However, the max pressure on that little compressor is 110 psi, and so the cutoff is too low for what I need for the ATC. I like to run in around 125, 130 psi. So that is the need for the upgrade here. Mainly the noise is what I'm trying to get rid of. So let me get the new compressor in here. We'll take a look at that. We'll charge it up, and we'll see what the comparison is between the decibel levels of the Husky and the new air compressor. Okay, so here's the new air compressor. This is the Cobalt Quiet Tech. Like the Husky, it says clearly on here that it's 80% quieter. So somebody's lying, because we know that that Husky is maybe 80% louder than a normal air compressor, but it does say that it's 80% quieter. Now, this Cobalt only has a max pressure of 150 psi. It is a quiet, oil-free compressor. It does, you can see it is quite a bit bigger. It's a 26-gallon tank, so I have 6 more gallons there. The CFM at 90 psi is a little bit higher. It was 4.1 with the Husky. This is 4.5, so that's a little bit better. Not that that really makes much difference to me. I just really need it for my shop, running my machine, so that's not too much of a big deal. One thing I did notice is it sits up higher off the floor, so that makes it a little bit easier to drain the water off. And yeah, so far so good. It looks really nice. Seems to be pretty quiet. Let's charge it up here and see what the decibel readings are on this cobalt. Now, if you recall, the Husky was running around 79 psi, so we'll see what it is with the cobalt here. Alright. So you can see we're at 75. It does, according to the decibel reading, it's pretty close, but however, it definitely feels quieter in here. Yeah, it's definitely quieter in here. I think it's averaging about 64 there. Some earbuds or something to kind of just give me a little ear protection. And of course, another option is to try to relocate it out of the shop, which will probably be the best bet. But that wasn't too bad. So you can see it's a lot quieter than the Husky was, and I think it's going to do a lot better job for me in the long run. We'll just see. The Husky was a good compressor. It was just really, really, really loud. So if you don't have it standing right beside you while you're trying to machine, it's not a big deal. But when you're standing here working, it gets to be quite loud. Stay tuned. If you're new to my channel and you're just tuning in, you can click on that subscribe button down below. Also click on that notification bell. They'll notify you when I post a new video like this, and if it's something you're interested in, you can stop by and check it out. As always, please feel free to ask questions, make suggestions, or leave comments. Thanks for watching the video. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Please subscribe, and most importantly, be safe.